Hi guys, it is Sunday. I am going to get my hair braided. As you can see, I've washed and blow dried my hair, and so I think I'm just gonna get some cornrows to the back. I have created my intro and outro. I have washed a load of clothes and hung them up. I hang my clothes around my room because I don't put them in the dryer, but my bathroom is full, so we just do what we do. So I hope you're having a great Sunday, and I'm going to check in with you after I get my hair done. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. So I got my hair braided, and I went with 2 braids because it's just one a week, and I'm just trying to make it through, and I want to go back to the gym this week, so I just needed something simple. Also, I took a nap, so I'm just waking up. It's about 8:53, and so I decided to jump in and show you how I purchase my digital stickers for my planners, and also show you how to download them because it can be a little tricky, and so you have to learn the different ways to download. One is through Dropbox, one is through Good Notes files, and then one is straight to the files on my iPad or my phone. So I'll take you over there now. Okay, guys, so the first thing I do is I go to Etsy, which is where I purchase most of my digital stickers. And I like to go through and find out all the stickers that I want to purchase first. Of course, that's what most people probably would do. I also set a budget for my stickers. So today my budget is $40, and I had already gone through this weekend and picked out some stickers that I wanted based on what had popped up on my stream in Etsy. And so they gave you like a recommended list. And so I like to go and look at new artists and see, and new artists just means the first time I've seen the artist on my feed. And so therefore I'm just going through looking at their different products, looking to see if it's anything that would match my style or personality. There are a lot of different artists on Etsy, and I had to learn how to pay attention to their files because some of them are for printing and some of them are for downloading. So they're digital. So you want to look for the digital files that you can use, and I really like to use the ones that really are for Good Notes or some type of digital planning app. Those work best. And so what you want to do is just go through and then save them or add them to your cart. I don't know why I got tongue tied there, but you want to add them to your cart, and then you just want to continue looking to make sure you purchase everything that you want. And as you can see, I'm going through this particular artist page because she has a lot of cute clip art. I'm trying to buy clip art based on the season, so I do have a lot of summer. So today I'm focusing on buying winter clip art because that's what I'll be using on my planners. So I'm kind of seasonal. And you also have to double check to make sure you haven't already purchased. One thing I don't like about Etsy is it doesn't tell you that you've already purchased this item like it does on the app Teachers Pay Teachers. So if I go to a product on Teachers Pay Teachers, then it's going to show me that I've already purchased that because it'll say download. Etsy does not do that. You can, I guess, purchase it twice. Now, if you're in the process of buying things, I don't think it puts it in your cart twice. But I don't think it'll stop you from purchasing the same clip art. And then once you get to purchasing over hundreds of digital art, you really do need to pay attention to what you're purchasing, because you can repurchase. And I think it's happened to me once. Sometimes I'll just make a list or go back through my files and just try to double check to make sure I haven't purchased. And then once you start using them, of course, you're going to recognize what you've purchased. So it's only, a few times that you won't remember the things that you have in your files. And so as you can see, this lady has a lot of clip art, and the thing about her that's different than what I've already purchased is that their faces are blurred out, and I've just been seeing that on a lot of digital planners, and I wanted to get me a few pieces that were like that. And so I came across this artist that I really like on Etsy, and I think her name is Digital Art Mary. If you're interested in purchasing her, but you can just type in digital planners, you can type in digital art, you can type in digital women, and different artists will come up. I usually stick to the same artist because I just like them, and then I've got used to how to download their files, because each artist, it could be different, and so therefore it is important that you recognize what type of files they use, how would you download it, whether they're going to send you to GoodNotes, Dropbox, or whether you can simply just download it to your files, which to me is the easiest way to do, when it creates a folder with all the different women in it. So when you buy a clip art with women, they usually give you different women hairstyles or different color clothes, but it's usually the same clip art. And so you just want to pay attention to that. And as you can see, I'm still strolling, trying to figure out what I want. I'm going back and forth. I'm looking at my budget, because sometimes I can go over my budget, and so I keep checking, like, how much have I spent. Now, I wanted to buy this weekend, and it was about 50% off, and when I woke up Saturday, I had missed the sale, so I just kept them inside of my planner, inside of the cart. And then when I went back today, she had 60% off. So I do check Etsy every day, every other day, to see if some of my favorite artists are having sales, because when I first started, I was just purchasing clip art. I was buying and paying whatever price that they have, because I liked it. So some of them were like $13 and $14 for clip art. But now, because I have a nice collection, I try to wait for sales. Thanksgiving is a great time where I purchase almost $200 worth of stickers. I know, please don't judge. But they were all 50% off. I mean, the artist had a really good sale, and I felt like I was just supporting small businesses, because that's what Etsy is. It allows you to open up a small business and to display your talent. I will be opening up an Etsy shop soon to place my digital products in there, where I'll be selling teacher planners. And so therefore, I hope someone will have the same, considerations for me as I have for others. And as you see, the sale ends in like 17 hours. Once I purchase all of those, and I'm okay with it, you wait for your order to process. It may take a few minutes. Then you have to go back into your purchases, and start downloading the files, onto your iPad. And so I am using my iPad 12.9. I'm also still looking to see if there's anything else I wanted to add to my cart, which I don't need to purchase anything else. And I do still have some stickers, but I'm waiting till Christmas and see if they have a sale. And so what I've done at this time is open up my Files app on my iPad and placed it beside it. And as you download these stickers, as you can see, well, let me back up. I created a folder too, because I had downloaded some of her other products. And so I created this individual woman folder. So it's up under where the rest of my digital planner stickers are. And I'm adding them to the file. So this is kind of easy. You just go into there, you hit download. Once you hit download, at the bottom of your screen it'll say open. You open it into the file where you want to save it. So she has 4 different women in this set, and I'm just saving each one of them into the individual file that I have created. Not everyone is like that. And so her next set is the same way. You're just downloading. So you click the download button. At the bottom right hand corner, it should say open in. And then you go to your files, and you can either add it to a file that's already there, or you can create a file. And as you can see, she has some really cute women here to put on your planners, and it just makes them pop. I mean, there's no other reason than to make them cute, and that's it. It's just a habit, hobby, addiction, whatever you want to call it. But that's what I'm doing at this time, just downloading the stickers. Now, this next set is a little bit more difficult because it takes you to your GoodNotes file. And as you can see, I have to export the zip file to the file. And then once you do that, you click on the zip file, and then she has them all in a folder. A few more steps, but you get them all at one time. So again, you click on the link, it takes you to your drive, And then when you go into your drive, you have to add it to your main drive. So it's like in a shared drive. So you click on the file, it takes you there, and then I'm struggling right now, as you can see, when I was doing this, because I didn't know where it was going. So I had to play with it for a minute. So let me just give you the steps. When you couldn't find it and it just takes it to your Google Drive, you share it to your drive. You share those files to your drive. Right, and I'm still trying to figure this out, so I'm going and I'm clicking and I'm trying to say, okay, where is this thing at? But anyway, I'm going back to my purchases, as you can see, and it's just taking me a minute to figure out how this thing is working. But again, you download it, you open it. Now I'm going to click add it to my drive. Once it goes to my drive, right, I want to stick it in a folder where I can find it. And then once I do that, I'm going to close that drive. I'm going to close the drive and have the file. I'm still figuring it out over here. So I'm just waiting for me to get to that point. But yes, you're going to close the file because I've already saved it to my drive. Put it in a folder. This next file took me a while to figure out. So I went ahead and stopped the video and figured it out. And then I came back. So it took me to my drive, my Google Drive. And then once it took me to my Google Drive, I had to actually share that to my main drive. Once I shared it to my main drive, I made sure I put it in a folder that I could remember where it was at. So I started putting everything in my Good Notes folder. Once I put it in my Good Notes folder, I opened up my files as a single page. I closed out the other page. I didn't do a dual page. And then as you can see, Google Drive pops up on the side. Once the Google Drive pops up on the side, you have to move it to your drive, which I have purchased extra storage for my iCloud space. So as you can see, you go to your files and your Google Drive is on the side. You open up the file in the Google Drive and then you click to move it to your iCloud drive, wherever you were storing the rest of your file. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I'm going to speed through the rest of this and just go ahead and download the rest of the files that I have purchased. This was not a full tutorial, so if you would like to see a full tutorial, I can give you a more of a step-by-step in a future video. So just drop a comment below and I would be happy to show you how to do individual files and maybe make a list of the different types of files. And you only know that by when you click on it. When you hit that download button, that's when you can determine what you need to do. So when you see it go to a certain drive, when you see that it says download or open in, those things trigger you of your steps that you need to follow. And so you might have to write that stuff down until you become habit. I mean, I have a pretty good memory, so once I start doing it, and I do have a technical background, so that allows me to know what to do and how to do it and to play around with it until I can figure it out. So this is day 12. We've made it, guys, and we're about to start a new week. So I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.